This COVID-19 is really bringing out the ingenuity of Nigerians. Some people are busy sewing the masks, while some people are also inventing other things. I hope after the coronavirus, they will continue like this to diversify economy because oil has really fallen. The price has really gone low, and some countries like China are storing it in bulk. Maybe after the crisis, they will continue to sell and make their gain. Right now, I don't know what Nigerian government is going to do. The earlier they diversify economy, the better for all of us. Nigeria has a lot of arable land. Instead of government to go into mechanized farming, they wouldn't want to do that. They prefer to give the land to Chinese so that they will cultivate and send to their own country, not that they're even feeding Nigerians. I can't imagine the kind of stupid government we have. Hi guys, you're watching Chiki series. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for your support. I quite appreciate that. If you're new to this channel, thank you very much for clicking on this video. Just make yourself comfortable as we get on with this gist. So lately, Ooni of Ife donated motorized modular fumigators to Ogun State government, promising to extend the gesture to all 36 states of the federation. And the beautiful thing about this is that these fumigators are made in Nigeria. I hope Nigerians will maintain this energy when coronavirus is gone to continue to produce things in Nigeria because it's good to have a Nigerian made product, and it's also good for the citizens to patronize their own instead of importing from China, which might even be substandard as the case may be. So Oba Ogunwusi described the donation as an initiative of House of Oduduwa machine tools, while presenting these motorized modular fumigators to the governor at governor's office. Isn't that interesting? At least he is boosting the local economy because these fumigators are manufactured in Nigeria. And another good innovating stuff coming out of Nigeria is Ogun State Walk-in and Drive-Through Testing Center. This booth was designed by the founder of the Flying Doctors, by name Dr. Ola Brown. And the reason behind this is because personal protective equipment has been a major expense during this pandemic for developed and developing countries. In some developed countries, having personal protective equipment became a challenge that some of the health workers that couldn't have access to personal protective equipment eventually exposed themselves to the disease and lost their lives. Therefore, with this mobile testing booth, it will reduce the need for personal protective equipment and also save millions of lives per day. It will also go a long way to reduce the risk of health workers' infection by providing a barrier between the potential infected patient and the health worker taking the sample. The heavy duty gloves used to take the samples are sprayed with disinfectant in between taking samples for further prevention of cross infection. And Dr. Brown also said that in Nigeria, there is need for every health worker to be healthy and disease free because they wouldn't want to stand a chance to win this war if they have fewer health workers as compared to developed countries. That means they have to innovate, embrace new ideas, be agile, smarter, and do more with less. So, this is the reason why they chose to transform a caravan into a well equipped laboratory. I wish to thank this beautiful team for coming up with this great innovation. Then, as you guys know, that there is already hike in price when it comes to hand sanitizer. Like a pharmacy in Lagos known as Medmark Pharmacy sells a living hand gel for 19,950 and their digital hand gel goes for 4,500. So tell me, why won't somebody start manufacturing his or her own hand sanitizer? So the Department of Chemistry of University of Lagos State has produced about 100 liters of high-grade COVID-19 intervention hand sanitizers through the general support of some senior academics and volunteer academic staff members. The department produced the hand gel sanitizer for the university community in order to support COVID-19 prevention and control initiatives. He said that their mission is to help the community to prevent and control the spread of this deadly virus. He went further to say that it is part of their small contribution to assist their immediate community. The production of the hand sanitizer was carried out in their laboratory with strict adherence to quality control on raw materials. The hand sanitizer, which is produced according to WHO adopted recipe, is packaged in 100 milliliter spray bottles and are currently being distributed free to University Medical Center, security unit, fire service station, and interested members of the university community, while also emphasizing on hand washing with soap and water. And Cross River State Governor Ben Ayede has imposed new restriction on residents, saying that no citizen or resident of Cross River State will be allowed to leave home without a face mask. And if you are caught, that will lead to an arrest and quarantine of the offender for 14 days. So in the meantime, the Cross River State Garment Factory has been mandated to produce free masks and be distributed to citizens and the residents of Cross River at no cost. Isn't that amazing? It's good that Nigerians are tapping into their potentials. And again, Cross River State government has said that it has received orders from Lagos, Kano, and Benue State, as well as some corporate organizations for the supply of face masks produced in its garment factory. While speaking at the factory, he said that Lagos State ordered for 1 million face masks, Rabiu ordered for 100,000 pieces of mask to enable Kano State government contain the epidemic. Can you imagine that? ShopRite and Beggar Construction Company have also made massive orders for face masks. So this is really good news. If not for COVID-19, they will still be ordering these face masks from China or other countries. And it's not as if that the sanitary condition and the hygienic condition of the factory where they produce these masks are the best. Just look at the way they scatter the whole masks on the floor.
Masks from China. This is what I got. And this one is the one I bought from Houston. So how to test if the mask works or not. So you put mask on, then you light a lighter, then you blow it. So this one I got from Houston, the fire will not go off. Now watch the one I got from China. So this one you cannot wear outside. It's not gonna work unless you put the two together. No work.
So I believe the one they produce in Nigeria is even of better quality and more hygienic as well. Governor of Cross River is really doing something great in Cross River. I'll leave you guys to listen to him.
This one what they do. This one not be for young men and women. This one are for people when no go feel work again. People when they for house, they don't get person when they take care of them. Either you are vulnerable or you are old, tired and sick without a loved one. But the real thing on Tuesday, any young man and woman will not get job, will be 18 years to the age of 35, automatic job. When I don't hear waiting that they call say job carnival, we get job carnival on Tuesday. We don't announce it for radio because it go better make everybody, whether na 30,000 make it collect every month. It go better for say make the candidates give you. They're not gonna give you every day. When we find you something where it go hold you, take care of you, make you no enter street. Put your name, so we go call you. We go know whether you want to be gardener, you want to be cleaner, you want to be a nurse. Any job when you choose say you want to do, we go down. But na 30,000 naira. If you big past 30,000, no come. But if your situation bad, I may come collect this 30,000 naira a month. Make it they survive. So 8,000 people will be employed on Tuesday. One day, 8,000 people. Today, the chairman of Traditional Rulers Council, they go receive the food where they go give to all the traditional rulers across the 18 local governments. We still have two big warehouses like this, one in Ogoja and one in Ikom, distributing to the senatorial district. We don't call politicians make a distributor because in our traditional rulers, we know say when they do and they know they do whether PDP or APC. We don't know party, we be government. We get open heart. Your brother na your brother, your sister na your sister. As we know this our chairman of traditional ruler, if you don't know, he gets sense very well. Nobody go collect 2 times for your hand. Trucks park outside, they go drive you. They go call this one. This one they go to Pani, Paramount go check. This one they go to this church. Because every church must produce its own person. Every mosque must bring somebody who go collect their own goods. This warehouse, them plenty, now one and they see so.
This is very thoughtful of him that he is remembering the poor at this critical time. Now everybody is on lockdown, nobody is working. I only wish that other state governors will borrow a leaf from him and also provide for the poor in their states. And Southeast Group Igbo Renaissance Forum has criticized Muhammad Buhari administration over a said stimulus package targeted to the poor, which the region was exempted to benefit from. They talked about the approach they used in sharing the 20,000 stimulus package for the poorest, noting that it could not fathom how government said it disbursed a sum of money total 52 billion to 2.6 million poor families in cash without a clear system for accountability and transparency. Really, this is very sad, honestly. So let me know how you guys feel about the situation in the country, how Nigerians are now working by themselves, trying to produce things on their own. And also, this stimulus package shared by Buhari, what do you think about it? Do you think the poor people around you benefited from it, or it is mere propaganda? I'm gonna sign off here. Stay healthy and safe. Remember to share this video with family and friends, and subscribe to my channel if you've not done already. And I'm gonna catch you in my next video. Bye.